BlindSide is basically a short drama thriller about broken family. There is this conflict between a family which doesn't work as a whole, and then external factors come in and make it even worse. So there's no happy ending in a way when it comes to family violence and sexual abuse. Doesn't matter if the result of the whole situation is resolved and there is somebody who is punished for whatever is happening, but there is no happy ending on the end of the day. That would be the character of Becky. She's the one who actually gets assaulted, and she's the one who kind of will grow up to be damaged. Tonchi knew her, and we did the audition, and I really liked she had a really kind of kind and very calm presence, and kind of vulnerability there, showing quite a bit. So I really like that for the character of Becky, because she had to be that kind of vulnerable, innocent, young teenage girl, and that really shows up on the screen. I really like that. Yeah, I had an idea about a movie or a short film which was about family violence or sexual abuse, or something which kind of gives a little bit more voice to the victims, or kind of gives a little bit of an insight of some of those issues. We got rejected on the grounds that the film was too much American. Of course, we are influenced from the movies we watch all the time. There was a gun involved, and there was some fighting and other things, and of course it wasn't to the Film Commission standards, which I agree, and they had really good points and really good kind of feedback, which I took on board and made a few changes to the script before we start shooting. Being a docu director kind of helped me to be able to think on my feet very quickly in terms of shots and how to shoot things. Being a camera operator gave me the skills to actually being able to execute the shots camera-wise and think ahead in terms of lighting, movement, and framing and all those things. But I always wanted to make stories, so it's just I like to do all of those things. And for BlindSide, I had a specific look I was looking for, and the application for fresh shots actually was. I used it as a very good training, or almost like a deadline lockdown for me to push myself to put together the synopsis, the script, the logline, the storyboards, and all the other material like director's statement and all those things. So this actually pushed me to do those things which you actually need when you're making any type of project. But you can get lazy sometimes. Oh, I don't need storyboards, I have it in my head. I wanted to actually do that for that reason, so I can actually make those things, and they helped a lot. With the low budget, no budget films, you work with the people you know. So I guess we come out of South Seas, we look for work, we look for people to work with. We come together, we finish the same year or other years, work with other people from other years, and it's happening without wanting, I want it or not. No, yeah. It's just the resources, you work with the resources you have, and you end up working with the people who are as passionate or as ready to basically learn and contribute to a project they believe it's worth getting involved with. Yeah. So one way or another, I don't think I would have been able to do it otherwise. Like we've been taught at South Seas, you always work with the people you know. I mean, you become friends with some of them. They have other friends, and that's what you kind of feel comfortable to do. Just work with the people you know. I was in post with 3 short films at the same time. I was going to 3 editors at the same time for about 7 to 8, 9 months. I had to pay it from my own pocket for that, just because I really wanted the cast and crew to see it. This is very important when we do short films. Cast and crew have to see it, even if they can't have anything for their online show reels for a while because you're sending it to film festivals and you don't want any footage to end up online. At least they have to see it, and I think that's very important to do. You have to impress people. You have to, if you want somebody, and that I know from South Seas, if you want somebody to get involved with your project, you have to make them believe in you, in your project, so they can get involved. And I was looking for people, and on the big idea, I've put a few posts and asking for help. Sometimes people say, well, how you expect somebody to help you when you don't pay them? I say, well, I'm doing it, first of all, without being paid. And I'm achieving the results I want. And that's because I'm putting all the time and the effort into it because I believe in that project. So if somebody else doesn't believe in the project for any reason, of course, they're not going to get involved. So those people who got involved, they really like the concept. And I wanted something which is really cinematically or visually very, very captivating and polished. 99% of the people were from South Seas, cast and crew, and everyone was giving up their weekends and time and just petrol money and all those things just to make it happen.